Okay, guys, so the purpose of this lesson is just to go real quick over chapter 5, lesson 3, which talks about the having three-digit quotients, all right? So this particular assignment focuses on pages 200, 48, 49, and 250, okay? So if you can follow along with me, that would be excellent. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start on problem number 1 on page 249, okay? So here we go. So on number 1, let me go ahead and maximize this so that you can see it a little bit better. And just like the lesson says, this time on the last couple of days, we've been focusing on quotients with 1 digit, 2 digits, and now we're going to focus on quotients with 3 digits. All right, some of the problems may have remainders and some of them may not. Okay, en este video vamos a enfocarnos en división con 3 cocientes. Anteriormente nos estuvimos enfocando en cocientes de 1 dígito y después de eso cocientes con 2 dígitos y residuos. Estos problemas se van a enfocar en tener 3 dígitos en el cociente y algunos tendrán un residuo. Unos no y otros sí. Okay, so let's get started with number 1. Number 1, the first part has been done for you. You can see that you can make 2 groups of 12 with 29, so therefore 2 times 12 is 24. Find the difference there, and you end up getting 9 minus 4 equals 5. Then you bring down your 6. How many groups of 12 can you make with 56? So 12 times what gives you 56? Well, I know that 12 times 4 gives me 48. Because 12 times 5 is 16. That's too much. So 12 times 4 is 48. Find the difference. Can subtract 8 from 6, so you borrow from the 5. 5 turns into a 4, and 6 into a 16. Remember that the number to the left is always 10 times greater than the number to the right, so you always borrow 10 to the number to the right. So that's why 6 turns into a 16, because 6 plus 10 equals 16. Okay, 16 minus 8 equals 8. You have numbers to bring down. You have a 4. 12 times what gives you 84? Well, I know that 12 times 7 gives me 84. So therefore, I find the difference and it gives me 0. I have nothing else to bring down, so that means that either you can say that this is a remainder 0 or just simply 247 as your quotient. Okay? All right, so let's move on to number 2. Number 2, this one does end up with a remainder. It still has a 3-digit quotient, right? Este sí tiene un residuo, pero tiene 3 dígitos en su quociente. So we start off with, how many groups of 39 can you make with 40? And in this case, you can make 1. Put that 1 over the 0 because you're dividing the 40, right, by 39. So 1 times 39 is 39. Find the difference and you get 1. Okay, bring down your 9. How many groups of 39 can you make with 19? Well, in this case, I can't. That's why we have that 0 right there at the top, right? 0 times 39 is 0, which is right there. 19 minus 0 is 19. Bring down your 8. How many groups of 39 can I make with 198? I don't know, but you can cover the 8 and the 9 and ask yourself how many groups of 3 can you make with 19? And that is 6. But I'm telling you right now that that's already too much. So I'm going to try a 5. 5 times 9, 45. Carry the 4. 5 times 3 is 18 plus 4 more is I'm sorry, not 18. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 4 more is 19. Find the difference. 8 minus 5 equals 3, and therefore a remainder is 3 for that one. Okay, let's continue. We're going to look at we're going to skip number 3 and number 4 simply because I want you to get into the habit of practicing the process to find 3-digit numbers, quotients, and 3-digit quotients with residuals. Vamos a brincar número 3 y número 4 porque quiero que tengas el hábito de, o por lo menos seguir el proceso de división en que te dan los 3 dígitos en el cociente o 3 dígitos con un residuo. Let's continue on number 5. Number 5, you see that you will have no remainder. Ves que número 5 no vas a tener un residuo o restante. So, in this one, we see that we can make a group of 24 with 74. So how many groups of 24 can you make with 74? Well, cover the 4 in both the dividend and the divisor. You got 2 times what gives you 7. I'm going to try a 3 because 2 times 3 gives me a 6. 3 times 4 is 12. Carry the 1. 3 times 2 equals 6 plus 1 more is 7. Oops, I messed up on that one. Let me go ahead and do that again. Again, we said 3 groups. 3 times 4 is 12. Carry the 1. And 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 more is 7. Find the difference. 4 minus 2 equals 2. 7 minus 7 is 0, so you don't have to write it down. Bring down your 8. How many groups of 24 can I make with 28? Well, that's easy, only 1. 1 times 24 is 24. Find the difference. 8 minus 4 equals 4. Bring down the 8. How many groups of 24 can you make with 48? Well, it has to be, 24 has to be a factor of 48, because obviously we're not getting a remainder. So cover the 8 and cover the 4. How many groups of 2 can you make with 4? That's 2, so we're going to try a 2. 2 times 4, 8, and then 2 times 2 is 4. Perfect. Find the difference and you get 0. Nothing else to bring down, so therefore our quotient is 312. Okay, let's continue with the next one. We've got number 6. Number 6 is, obviously, if you look at the answer, you see that there's a 3-digit quotient with a remainder, right? So let's get into it. I don't know if you noticed this or not, but you can actually, in order for you to get the 3 digits, for one, you got a 4-digit dividend, right? And a 2-digit divisor, which is what you will be dealing in 5th grade. Hint, hint. If you see a 4-digit dividend and a 2-digit divisor, you're probably going to have to divide both numbers, all right? Don't forget that, very important. And then 2, notice that the first digits are divisible by the 2 digits in a dividend are divisible by the divisor. Well, una cosa, acuérdate que estamos dividiendo 4 dígitos, un dividendo de 4 dígitos por 2 dígitos, un dividor de 2 dígitos. Si encuentras este ejemplo en tus problemas de matemáticas al final del año en STAR, recuerda que más probable vas a tener que hacer división. 2. Enfócate, mira cómo es que los primeros 2 dígitos en tu dividendo se pueden dividir por tu dividor. Este nos da una clave de que vamos a tener más de 2, por lo menos más de un dígito en el cociente. Okay, so we move on. And we've got, how many groups of 43 can I make with 87? Well, I don't know. Cover the 7, cover the 3. How many groups? And then, of course, I say cover the 7 and cover the 3. You're left with 4 and 8, right? How many groups of 4 can I make with 8? 2. So we're going to try the 2. Here we go. 2 over that 7, right? 2 times 3 is 6, and then 2 times 4 is 8. Find the difference, and we get 1. Bring down the 8. How many groups of 43 can you make with 18? Obviously, you can't. So we put a 0. 0 times 43 is 0. 18 minus 0 is 18. Bring down the 1. And remember, you got to keep dividing. If you bring a number down, you got to keep dividing. Follow the same pattern. Te recuerda que cada vez que traigas un número para abajo, tienes que dividirlo. Sigue el patrón. Okay, so 43. How many groups of 43 can I make with 181? ¿Qué tantos grupos de 43 puedo hacer con 181? I don't know. Cover the 1, cover the 3. How many groups of 4 can I make with 18? ¿Cuántos grupos de 18 se pueden hacer con 18? It's easy. It's 4, because 4 times 4 is 16. Es fácil porque 4 por 4 es 16. We're going to put that 4 up there. Well, remember, of course, you can always do it the way I'm doing it, or you can just write it down on the side, right? 43 times 4 and then work it out that way, right? 4 times 3 is 12. Carry the 1. 4 times 4 is 16 plus 1 is 17. So we subtract 172 from 181. Recuerda que puedes hacer tu multiplicación en el lado, si no lo puedes hacer como lo estoy haciendo yo, como el ejemplo que hice ahorita, repasé. La diferencia de ese, del producto 172 y 181 es, bueno, vamos a ver. 2 minus 1, you can't borrow from the 8. 8 turns into a 7, and the 1 into n, 11. 11 minus 2 equals 9. Right, you're not going to subtract 7 minus 7 and 1 minus 1 because those are going to give you differences of 0, right? So your remainder is 9. 204, remainder 9. Okay, we're going to do one more, and then, of course, after that, well, you can do the rest either for practice or on your own for tomorrow's test. All right, so let's go ahead and go into number 7. And again, if you look at the problem carefully, there is no remainder in this one. So that means that 81 times some number is going to give you a multiple, an exact multiple with no remainder, right? You're going to end up at the end, I think we can tell that it's easy to say that we're going to end up with a 0 down there, okay? No remainder. Okay, so how many groups of 81 can you make with 99? 1. 1 times 81 is 81. 9 minus 1 is 1, and 9 minus 8 is, 9 minus 1 is 8, I'm thinking ahead. And then 9 minus 8 is 1. Bring down your 6. How many groups of 186 can I make with 81? Well, cover the 6, cover the 1. How many groups of 8 can I make with 18? I can only make 2 because 2 times 8 is 16. So I'm going to put a 2 there over the 6 I brought down. 2 times 1 is 2. And 2 times 8 is 16. Find the difference. 6 minus 2 is 4. 8 minus 2 is 2. Okay, and of course 1 minus 1 is 0, so we don't have to write that down. Bring down your 3. How many groups of 81 can I make with 243? I don't know, but, well, cover the 3, and then make sure you cover that 3, right? And then you cover that 1. And then, of course, oops, I erased everything, but I'm going to go right back to where we left off. Remember, this was 81, this was 186, the difference was 162, right? I'm just copying what I had left behind, or I had already done. We got a difference of 243 here. So, I did it again. All right, let's try that one more time. We can make a group of, hopefully I won't do it again. We can make a group of 1 with 99, which is 81. And it gives you a difference of 18. Bring down the 6. We can make 2 groups of 186 with 81. That gives me a product of 162. And the difference there was 24. And then you bring down your 3. And of course, you cover the 3 and you cover the 1. How many groups of 8 can you make with 24? That would be 3. 3 times 1, 3. 3 times 8, 24. Find the difference and I get 0. All right, guys, hopefully you can use this as practice for your tomorrow's test. Have a good day.